Hello, beloved soul. Okay, this particular, I am doing this commentary or talking about these documents on the same day, but just know I won't release them the same day. Welcome to you all. If this is your first time coming to my channel, you see my title, and today I will be talking about a motion that was filed to sanction me and compelling discovery by the petitioner attorney, which is my son's father's attorney. Um, if this is your first time coming on, like I said, and you don't know what it is I'm talking about, you see that there's a child custody case, but you haven't seen the other videos. Please go watch the other videos. Feel free. Um, but yes, it's a motion for sanctions and compelling discovery. This particular document that I will talk about right now was sent to me October the 5th, 2020, via email by parties of Crocker and Associates, the petitioner's attorney. This document you can find on my Instagram page as well. It will be posted. I will cover up um, private information of any party that I should not personally um, expose because we cannot, this is my testimony, this is what I'm going through, but I cannot put a another person's personal information out there, but I can put my own if I desire to. So before I get to the into the document, it's going to be a very quick video. Um, I want to say, and I will say in all my videos, I'm asking you all to sow a seed, um, to give an offering to help me with this case. I need two attorneys to begin. Each attorney requiring $5,000. I don't want it to be contingent, but if it have to be, I will receive it. Or if any attorney is watching and you want to take this case off to the street that you know, based on all the documents I've shown you, based on what I've said, and you know that you will win this case. I mean, it's easy to win. Like there is no fight to win. I mean, there's been manipulation. There's been aggravated perjury. There's been harassment. There's, I mean, we talking about third degree criminal offense, second degree, because of all the things I've had to go through and whatever. So, if you want to take this case and pursue it for me or um, handle this case for me, reach out to me on my email. My email is listed in the comment section. But until then, until I find an attorney, until I get an attorney, I'm asking you all for an offering to sow a seed to get me up to $10,000 of getting these attorneys that I need, and not only for my benefit of pursuing my case, but to get Tarrant County, like I said in my other videos, to go on an investigation because there's so many people that's in bondage with this particular court system, the 325th Judicial Court System. As you see in my documents, if you have not went to my page, Shretta Clark, no hyphens, no spaces, no caps, just Shretta Clark together, lowercase letters. If you have not been to my page, you can go to my page and look at the document yourself. And each document that I will talk about here individually will be listed on the page. So go over there and feel free, look at it, enjoy. I hope you learned something from it because there's other people that have gone through similar things. I do want to tell you all, you mothers and fathers, y'all have to know y'all rights as a parent. I will warn you all, this is not a season to do underhanded things, to do wicked things to other parties just because you feel like you have the money to do it or you can do it because you got a an unrighteous attorney, or you know that you're going to go before an unrighteous judge. This is a time to do things righteously, honestly, walk in truth, expose truth. I'm giving y'all this information because it's necessary. You know, there's mothers that have children that do not take care of the children. That want to harass the fathers. Then there's fathers that do not want to take care of the kids, but you want to harass the mothers just to be ugly. This is not a time for that, because there is judgment is here, and God is judging you and I about the things that we're doing. So just be careful of how you do and what you do when it comes to someone else. So anyways, for you all that in a court situation, some of you all thinking that your attorney is for you, and that's not always the case. I had an attorney that was at the court date with me December the 13th. This attorney allowed the judge to write this order to turn my son over to the father. The judge have no grounds, haven't said it to this day. My attorney didn't even ask under what grounds are you doing this. So if you're ignorant to Satan's devices, and I say Satan because when you do anything wicked to a person, you are Satan. Satan is leading you to do this. You know, it's either God, you walking in truth with the Lord, or you walking in falsehood with Satan. It's either or. So he allowed that to happen, and my attorney asking me, when can you move back? Now, I've already been here over a year, and he asked me, when can I move back? I was here like 15 months already when the court date of December the 13th. So you think your attorney is for you, but your attorney can be working with the other attorney. And make sure, because of this document that I'm about to show you has not been filed with the court, and you will see it on my page, make sure that what your attorney talks to you about, the documents he say he have filed, the documents the other parties he say that they have filed, make sure it's been filed. Because what's going on with the court system, the attorneys are telling you this is what's going to happen, but they're not filing these documents with the court to have these documents on file. It says the party agreed for these documents not to be on file. And if they doing something crooked, you thinking that your attorney is up and up, but your attorney agreeing with the other attorney to run up the litigation costs, agreeing with the other attorney not to file these things, and you thinking your attorney is on the up and up, and your attorney really is stabbing you in the back at the same time. Okay? Because they creating documents, but they are not filing documents with the court correctly. So it's aggravated perjury, really. So you all losing your children or losing cases. It don't have to be a child custody case, because these documents are not being filed, and you don't know your rights. So pertaining to that particular case, so guess what? You're losing the case. You feel like it's not fair. God is telling you this is not fair, but you don't have no proof, because you don't even know your rights pertaining to that particular case or whatever you're going through. So let me get on motion for sanctions and compelling discovery. So y'all make sure you get y'all make sure that everything your attorney is telling you that you have to do, make sure you know your rights concerning that, and make sure every document is filed, okay, with the court. It said documents. Number 1, like I said, this is going to be on my page, so you'll be able to see it. On August 11, 2020, petitioner request for disclosure and a request for written interrogatories was served on Shretta Clark via email at ShrettaClark It got my email address. I don't know. I don't care about y'all knowing my email address, but I do have an email address specifically for you all to send me messages, and this is not it. So I will black that out, okay? Petitioner through undersigned counsel served Sheretta Clark discovery responses on August 11, 2020 via email. Petitioner through undersigned counsel further contacted Sheretta Clark via email on September the 14th, 2020 and on September the 29th, 2020, and has not returned a response. I did not have to say nothing because I don't, by law, you, under my rights as a citizen and under my constitutional rights, you have no rights to ask for compelling this. You have a right to ask for it, but I don't have a right to give it to you, because under what grounds are you asking me for this? Like I have not been found guilty of nothing. So why are you asking for compelling discoveries and you haven't even sent no discovery yourself? You have no right under the Constitution of Fourteenth Amendment right to have me to go on through the under investigation or siege my property or get into my personal business. And my next video will be the interrogatories that she wanted me to respond to. And it was absurd. Like, they treated me like I'm going through they have been treating me like I'm going through a criminal suit. I'm not a criminal. Why do you need to know all these things? And y'all would understand. But anyways, it said petitioner requests the court order responded to provide a response to the request for disclosure and the request for written interrogatories, and to provide all responsive documents. Attorney fees. They asked the court, Miss Allie Crocker, this is a frivolous lawsuit done in bad faith. They have been, once again, doing underhanded things. They have not filed, have committed aggravated perjury, have not filed material, which is the documents that can affect the outcome of this suit. And you ask for the judge to order me to pay you $1,000, and sanction me for $1,000 because I didn't get those discoveries in. And in this thing, it states that the court overruled any objections that Sheretta Clark may have in dispute of production and discovery. The court can't overrule any objections when I have constitutional rights that uphold me to object, that tells the judge that they have to abide by these constitutional rights. As American citizens, the court cannot overrule my objection. When you haven't gave me due process of law, when you have not upheld my 14th Amendment rights, my First Amendment rights, my Fourth Amendment rights, my Fifth or Sixth Amendment rights, you can't object. You can't overrule any objections because I don't want to give you the discovery. I don't have to under the 14th Amendment right. Constitutional right. You can't object it. So I did have a court hearing with the district judge, Judith Wells, November the 5th. And Judith Wells ordered that now this document ain't been filed with the court. Judith Wells knows this ain't been filed with the court, but she ordered me to Then Miss Allie Crocker, the interrogatories by December the 5th. And she said if I don't have them sent by December the 5th, I will have to pay Miss Allie Crocker $500, and she ordered that I will have to pay $100 after that if I don't have the interrogatories in. So I did send her a letter talking about how my rights are not being upheld, and so forth and so on. Yeah. And so that's the end of the motion for sanctions and compelling discovery that was not filed with the court, but that was sent to me like it's a written up legal document, but it wasn't filed with the court because they are doing underhanded things. Okay? So that's the end of that. Y'all be blessed on this Sunday.